Welcome back everybody to not a new video, but a new journey. 9 months ago I entered a games beta that I knew nothing about, but playing it solidified me in its potential its eventual release. I haven't talked about it on this channel, but if you know me or been following my Twitter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's right, baby. Wuthering Waves, the brand new open world gacha game in development by Kuro Games. The devs of the Punishing Gray Raven are here to give you their take on an open world experience, and let me tell you, this game does not disappoint. To brief people who don't know what I'm talking about, Wuthering Waves is an open world gacha game with a significant emphasis on movement and combat to swiftly and skillfully traverse the lands and take down fearsome foes. The movement in an open world game already blew me away out of the water. As a Titanfall fan with double jumping and wall running is probably my favorite part of the movement system. But also the combat retaining the Smash Bros mentality of simple button inputs but a ton of depth in how you play and express yourself through combos. And man, I miss the beta so much. I will never have as much of an adrenaline rush as I did playing with characters like GN as well as Yang Yang. Just oh my god, it's such a good experience overall. And I'm really excited for this game and what it has to offer. But why am I talking to you about this stuff when we could go over to the beta trailer itself? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Closed beta test 2 is officially open, and let's take a look at what new stuff they've been cooking for the past 9 months. Leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Oh, I am excited. Oh, Yang! Let's go. And Shiksa. Okay. You okay, bro? Let's turn up the volume. Go quiet. It's okay. You know, if it overtakes my voice, we will live with it, okay? Oh. Oh, wait, this is the main city. Oh my god, they changed the lighting like crazy. I don't think I explored that part. I did go here. I did not go. I don't think that was in the beta. That's just the overworld. There's the glider, very nice. I'm wondering if I feel like I might have went there at some point. Who are you? There's Scar. I didn't get to fight you, but I know who you are. I've never seen you before. You're new. Evil man. Yeah. And there is the lament. The fallen army of the Tacit Discord. I think this is a new phase for a boss fight. Yeah. Oh, trailer's about to go crazy. New characters. Let's go. Sephiroth. No way. I do not know. I don't know. Who are you? I only know like the gray hair guy. You look cool though. Oh, this is the lion dance. This is the lion dance kid. Yeah. I saw people posting this picture all over Twitter. Yeah. You do air combos? Yes, very nice. I'm finally a gauntlet user, a second one. Sword user, of course. Sephiroth has to be like that. I do wonder if you're a great sword or if you're just a regular sword. Could be. Let's see. You stand, of course. Oh, we get to just see all the new resonators. Okay, that's cool. Boom, dodge. Oh, that combo with MC is so fun. Yeah, this has to be like a new Scar phase, so that's cool. Oh, the grappling hook. The grappling hook is so good. Taking over the bike demon, so that's cool too. The Bailen. Who are you? Summoning Jian's dragon? Jian going crazy? God, I cannot wait to play you again. Oh my god, you were so fun to play. Oh, and that's it. Oh yeah, there's one more. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, just another character. Yeah, were you the same? You looked like the same girl that was like summoning Jian's dragon. Okay, so yes, this is indeed Wuthering Waves, and you know all of its segment. What do I want to pause on? Let's pause on the homies. Let's pause on the homies. These are your starter characters. They're great. They're so fun. Okay. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I kind of just want to make this short video sort of as a primer to get people prepared. You know, for of course the closed beta test, which is still available for sign up, by the way. You can go ahead to this website right here. I'll leave it in the description for you. to get a chance at the closed beta, just fill out the form, and not this button, not the pre-register, that's for future updates. Apply for CBT2, and then you can also do this raffle right here, you know, of course, to get the qualifications, as well as just in general, really, you know, the important part, which is the beta, right? So anyway, yeah, that's super cool. But I did want to just kind of go look around about a lot of the stuff that is coming in this game. So here, like your starter characters, Yang Yang and Shiksa. You also, I don't think we saw Bailan, who has a name change, is Bai Shi. But Yang Yang, my beloved, Shiksa is actually very, very cool. I wish I played her more. I literally slept on her during the beta. Shame on me. Also because I didn't I didn't complete the quest to get her, but that's my fault. Okay. Anyways, wow, look at this. Looking super good. You got Scar in the corner over there, the crownless protagonist, Yang Yang, Baishi, Shiksa, we already saw it, Jian, and the new character, so I'm curious to learn more about. What else do we have here? We do have a little bit of new Resonator gameplay, and this is the thing I'll kind of talk about in the future, because this showed up a primer for everybody who's kind of jumping in, get everyone in the community interested, you know, about what we're doing, because I am going to make videos about this world. I don't care, you know, I really don't care. You know, it's I die with the game. So that's how much the beta convinced me. Let me tell you. But yes, here's the rover, and you can choose between male and female, and they have a new burst animation, or let's go. I don't actually remember the term. The terms are kind of all over the place in the original beta, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's the burst, the ultimate, the thing. Still a Spectro, sword weapon. Yep. Is this the beginning of a new journey, brimming with novel sounds and untold stories? You say in the description? Yes, it is. Yeah, still Spectro. Spectro was the one I definitely understood the least. A lot of the elements I really didn't understand that much. The only element I did understand was Arrow. Look at that new animation. That looks a lot better. Yeah, there you go. And just trap him in the time. But like Spectro had like the you know, like the connotations of like light powers and time, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at Yang Yang with Arrow. This is the only element I understood because it's air. Come on now. Tornado looks 5 times better. She had like barely any tornado effects on her. Mostly unchanged. She's also so fun to play. Oh my goodness. She's literally like a mini Kazuha, and she's free. She's the first character you get. It's so ridiculous. You know, that this is like the first character you get in the beta. And let me just I'll divulge a little bit you know, into the gameplay. It's actually have this on mute while we check out this gameplay section. So I'm gonna jump over to here. So, you know, and again, I am going to draw comparisons to Genshin Impact, guys. Understand, I do like the game. I'm still playing it on the channel. Otherwise, I wouldn't care about it. But Wuthering Waves, you know, like I said earlier, like kind of similar to, I call it the Smash Bros design effect, where, you know, you keep simple buttons, but, you know, you have a lot of complexity with it. Whereas with Genshin, you know, it's smart. It's made, you know, ultimately for the mobile gaming space. You know, they keep it very simple, but you can still do a lot with the numbers and stuff. With Wuthering Waves, they've increased this idea, but kept the kind of original action game mentality with this, and that's super duper important, because characters in this game, you know, they still have normal attacks, they still have a skill and a burst. You know, there's nothing new there. But I think the biggest change, of course, is like, you know, the dynamicism in combat, because you have a lot of different ways you execute normal attacks, and, you know, most importantly, there is a parry and a perfect dodge system. So, you know, if you see a little gold reflection, you will be able to execute a parry, and then you can also perfect dodge if you time it just right. And there's very much reasons to use both, you know, inside your gameplay. Now, outside of that, normal attacks have multiple combo strings, and you have a double jump, like I mentioned earlier, that you can use to attack in the air. And that is kind of the big deal that really makes this combat system so intricate, because not only do you have your special ability that can enhance your combat, enhance your teammates, do all that kind of stuff. And that's another interesting, this game is harshly built around, unlike Genshin, you know, where you kind of have your one hyper carry, which that does still exist. GN with his dragon ult, you know, like with his giant dragon, is kind of the character who is, I would say, the closest to your standard hyper carry. Definitely not designed after Zhao. I mean, what? Anyway, you know, it's whenever you swap, that's how you actually trigger buffs and reactions. Now, I don't know if they changed in the beta. I do have some things to talk about that more in detail in another video, but yes, you know, that is kind of how you really make this gameplay flow. And you know, the biggest thing, you know, it's like, oh, that sounds like, you know, kind of like that sounds really stiffening. It's not, because in this game you can switch characters in the air whenever you want, and there's very little cooldown. Like Genshin, you have a pretty reasonable cooldown, you know, before switching between multiple characters. This game, you can just switch midair. You can spam that. You can spam it, and like, you know, there is like actually a cooldown on it, but it's significantly shortened to allow you to do multiple moves with the character. So here's a great example. You know, GN, I mean, I'm not gonna cut. I'll just rip the band-aid off. He's literally Zhao, but you know, Giga Chad has his charged attack where it'll send someone into the air. So I can do that, do the charge attack, kick someone up into the air, switch to my jump with it, switch to my other character, perform an air combo, and then switch to another character and perform a plunging attack, which I would do with Yang Yang, because she has kind of the Kazuha effect where she can infuse her sword, and then when she drops it, drops a significantly larger and much more destructive plunging attack. And that's kind of the mentality. You know, I could just pull up a video, honestly. Actually, no, we won't do that. But yeah, it is. I'll link a video in the description if you want to see that kind of in full force. You know what? I don't care. You know what? We're doing this. I did not plan for this video. Wuthering Waves combo. I did not plan for this here. I'm just gonna let this. I'm gonna let this baby fly. But yeah, this is kind of the stuff that you can expect from this game. And trust me, it looks really crazy. You will be able to learn this. It's completely possible. As you can see there, there's the, you know, GN doing his thing, and this is the enhanced plunging attack where you can consume everything. There we go. He did a plunging attack mid-air, swaps, lets the combo finish, switches over to the Ice Girl. I forgot her name. She's like one of the best characters though, you know, to play. She's super duper satisfying, kind of the Ayaka of this game, but you know, with like 10 times more of the complexity. There you go. As a special charged attack, doing another special plunge into swap. There we go, and slash, and we're gonna do the burst. Yeah, see the difference between the burst? That's the beta 1 burst change, and then they're going to drop another burst, and we saw the other one earlier. Boom, slice. There we go. And slide right through with a charge attack, shattering ice, and brush it off. Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff you can expect from this game, and that's like this, and like I said, the movement is really what attracted me to all of it. But you know, outside of that, the other things to talk about, yeah, we have Yang Yang here. Here is Bai Shi. Her name got changed, but she's actually, you know, here's the thing. Even a character like this, who's literally a healer, she has crazy stuff going on. You know, she's got crazy stuff going on even with her combos. Like I wish there was a video that was actually showcasing her normal attacks, but that's like something you can search up on your own, or we'll just do it in the beta when it comes out in like 3 weeks or so, you know. But yes, here we go. You know, here's Bai Shi, here's Shiksa. These are your 3 starter characters. They're all very, very fun, diverse characters, especially Shiksa, because they're you know, for the weapon type, because it's a more futuristic game, there's guns, you know, or pistols, I should say, blasters. I'm gonna call them blasters for YouTube. But she's got, you know, she's got her pew-pews, you know, very, very fun. But she has an unload mechanic where she collects bullets every single time you do a normal attack, and then you can stack up to 50 bullets, and then you can press the hold the skill button, and then you can just let it rain. Like, you unload your entire clip of 50 into an enemy. It's so fun, and you obtain you maintain full movement of it. You can run around as much as you want. That's how crazy these things get. Who else do we have here? Here's Sanhua. There we go. Sanhua, very, very interesting charge attack character. What you do is that you set up ice fields and try to freeze your enemy, or well, not really freeze, but you're trapped inside the ice, and then when you execute a well-timed charge attack, there's a little meter you have to time it with, and you'll do a significant damage. Very, very satisfying. Alato, I never understood how to play this guy, but he's goofy as hell. He got the pistols, and he, you know, can create smoke clouds and stuff. He's kind of the deception type, you know, running around the battlefield. Mr. Mortif, a very strange character with blasters. You know, he's got cool stuff, but mostly his burst dragon is what you want to know. This is probably the most definitive support character, I'd say, because what happens is very similar to like Xingqiu, except he's with the attribute fusion, which is, I think, akin to Pyro in this game. But basically, when you do this, he'll have a coordinated dragon strikes every time you do it. And of course, if you play it on him himself, you can execute both skills and normal attacks to make it so that you launch out more coordinated attacks, which is still cool because like not only can he use it, but all the other characters can use it too. Daijin, or Hu Tao the game, but she's like way crazier and also really hard to play. This character is difficult, man. I like Daijin, I would say I actually had a ton of fun with, but man, she is hard to play. Basically what happens is that she has the whole HP consuming mechanic, but what happens is that you need to time it with each hit of the thing. So you have to hit E with normal attack, E with normal attack, E with normal attack, and it'll infuse each time. And this is really good, and not just having a set stance mode, because you can choose when you consume your HP. Because this, like I said, this game is a lot more difficult, you know, because of all the dynamicism. Because, you know, one of the things in Genshin is because since, you know, you yourself don't have a lot of dynamic mechanics, your enemies in return can't. But in this game, you know, with tons of sprinting, double jumping, etc., you know, being able to parry and dodge, like, you know, the enemies can beat you up, and they will. I remember streaming in like a voice channel and me getting my you know, getting my butt kicked by the crownless. Like, it really is it can really be a tough game at times, and that's a good thing, you know. You know, and it doesn't really restrict you from getting your daily resources and stuff. It's just for the challenge, and that is always something I really desired from these games. Before to kind of cap this video off, I'm gonna take a look at some of the other characters, and shout out to Slothra on Twitter, who I solicit 90% of my media from, in terms of getting you know, getting stuff for this game, because, you know, the official account will tweet things very slowly. So, you know, this person has been posting a lot of stuff, and all of these are literally just Slothra tweets. So here is the main city, and wow, they enhanced it, which you know, by the way, this is probably the point where I should say that yes, I will be doing a I will be doing a lot of content for this game, and one of the things is probably comparing and contrasting the improvements from beta 1 into beta 2, because I did do a lot of analysis inside the beta 1, like, you know, looking, and I do have some recorded footage. Maybe I'll release it, we'll see what happens. But this is the main city, you know, your first city, your Mondstadt, your Liyue, you know, the cool little home. So nice, so pretty. A really cool place to mess around with. They have really nice music too. You know, I do wish I could use it, but, you know, it's probably not the best to go there. But yes, this is the main city. It looks wonderful, and they changed lighting. Before, like, the lighting was never like this. There was no giant space in the sky. You know, it was just kind of like, you know, just a normal starry sky, but like now they have this really cool aurora effect, which is awesome. Some improvements between the three main casts. Of course, you know, they really want to make sure the main cast is super duper fun, you know, and as like is, you know, their designs are to a T, because they're going to be on the advertisements everywhere, which they are actually. They're on like literally every advertisement. So here is the beta 1, here is beta 2, which is, you know, what we're doing is right now for Yang Yang, my beloved. Here's Shiksa, which I don't think she changed too much. She seems all right. Yang Yang, they have done a lot of changes because she is like the poster child for the game. She's literally on the you know, the box art and everything. So you know, looking good here. Not too many changes here. She's probably gone through the most amount of changes because, you know, her original design was very different. Moving over to Baishi, you know, Linda Baishi. Here we go. Baishi got a lot more changes. You know, they mostly changed, like, you know, how her clothing looked and stuff. She did not do much in the original beta. They also changed the lighting on her hair, so now she's like stark black. You know, she's kind of she's supposed to be like the cold type, the one who, like, you know, like, is kind of, she's mean to you, and like she's just that girl, and you know what, that's okay. It's good to have that diversity, you know, in the party cast. Shiksa, you know, also initially a little mean to you. Unfortunately, I think they took that out, but we'll talk about that in another video. But, you know, I think that's still a good thing. Yang Yang is like the one person who's nice to you, and then these two are a little suspicious of you. Speaking of you, here is our main character, or the rover, or Resonator. Well, Resonator is a general catch-all term, but this is rover, male and female, and GN in the middle. These are all their new designs, not the old designs. Let me tell you, dude, the old designs look, they were good, but they were not, like, the models did not look the best in the main game. But now here are the new and improved models. And moving over to, you know, the sloth right here, compiled them all by hair color. Once again, our Resonators, but as well as Yang Yang, Baishi, and the new girl, which I don't know the name of still. But, you know, that's too bad. That's what you got to deal with. And another more, all the red-haired characters. We got Mortif, and Mortif, Daijin, and Shiksa, and Yinlin. Oh my goodness, Yinlin is a character they didn't get to show in the trailer. She is so fun to play. She's a catalyst, you know, or this game's you know, this game's form of catalyst, and she uses kind of throws her catalyst out with electric ropes and you kind of trap your enemies inside of it, and you can hold them down. It's very, very fun gameplay wise, and I really do hope I get her on there. And lastly, these characters, this isn't everyone, by the way. There are characters who are unreleased, so we can't obviously see them. I never got to play with these two characters because I just never got them. We got Alato, and then we had the new Mr. Kakarot. That's like his localized name, but they're gonna change it. I'm just gonna call him Sephiroth. Bro is Sephiroth. Look at this guy. Got a long sword and everything. Super long white hair. It's crazy. And lastly, here's that villainess from the trailer. Don't know really anything about her. Personally, just she's there. Yep, but she's cool, so if you like her, then bam, there you go. But anyways, yes, that is kind of the end of this kind of primer for Wuthering Waves overall, and it's just, wow, I am so excited for this video. Again, beta links are in the description, to make sure that you yourself can actually get yourself into the beta, because it's super important. You want to make sure that you make it in. If you want to give this game a try, and if not, I'll be streaming it on the channel, or just in general somewhere around here. But yes, that is all I have to talk about for today. And like I said in my last video, we have a lot of stuff happening in this channel. It is getting real crazy, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's very exciting to have so much to do all at once. It's a little stressful, but we're gonna have fun with it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the journey that Wuthering Waves is about to take us on, because I am super duper excited, and expect more videos for this game. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.